Hi guys, let's go and check out when live TV goes wrong.
Live TV is full of surprises, and sometimes those surprises go horribly wrong. In one of the most questionable TV stunts, they decided to pour liquid nitrogen into a Coke bottle to watch it launch. But in a split-second bad decision, the anchor goes to grab the scientist's arm, resulting in a near miss.
You should have been watching. I wasn't watching.
Needless to say, they didn't try it a second time. Today, Australia Morning Show got completely derailed when one of the hosts made an incredibly awkward comment.
I started wearing your clothes.
That's cute.
Pussy, get out of my pants.
I think I remember seeing this one time.
To his credit, he did at least try to keep a straight face. Getting close to a bridge that looks like it's sinking probably isn't the best idea. But that's exactly what a news crew did while covering North Carolina's weather.
This is incredibly scary! Okay, we're backing up, Just right here, live on TV, we saw the road...
Apparently this news report
and she
came
was
straight from the anchor's
standing
heart.
on it. Was this the woman? Yep.
Live from London, this is BBC News.
Sometimes flirting on the job can make your boss mad in the most unexpected way possible.
This is the very, slowed down Valentine's special.
I just broke our monitor.
You just...
Oh no.
You legit broke it.
It's just one, it's fine.
Wow, they're gonna take that out of your paycheck.
And
he's sitting on another monitor.
A news crew went to promote the park and decided to ride the slide for a fun transition. Unfortunately, they didn't realize it wasn't designed for adults, and they picked up speed on the way down.
Woo, it's a little slippery this morning. Whoa, I'm getting some air.
Oh my god! They got destroyed! Oh my god, they're fine! Jesus, did you see the woman
when
with the
Robert
ride?
Owen appeared on the Jimmy Fallon show, Kevin Hart had no idea terrifying animals were about to make an entrance.
His dad is so proud of him.
He bolted from his seat to
That's
the second
Kevin
they
Hart.
came out.
Oh man, seriously, Kevin, that's what scares you? It's a baby.
Kevin did get his revenge, though, as when Irwin handed Jimmy a tarantula, Kevin amped up the noise, making Jimmy worry the commotion was going to upset the animal.
Yep. Kevin, get away.
But their venom is fine.
It's fine.
The venom is fine.
I'm not kidding.
A joke involving wordplay can be tricky even for native speakers, but attempting it with the Dalai Lama on live TV is a guaranteed recipe for awkwardness.
So the Dalai Lama walks into a pizza shop and says, "Can you make me one with everything?"
What's that? What's that?
Is that a joke?
Oh, yes.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't even
Can
know.
you make me one with everything?
Can you make me one with everything?
Okay, this is probably one of the most awkward transitions on television.
That was terrible.
Speaking of do-it-yourself, that's your kind of thing, Maria. You love doing it yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Sometimes, yeah, I can.
One would think they gave them
Oh
vodka
my
instead of water,
God.
but two politicians started going at it during what was supposed to be a formal debate on their policies.
Hey, yo, chill. We're talking just about politics. We're not talking about Marvel rivals. What is going on?
Thankfully, no one was
So
injured.
heated. What the hell?
A Norwegian TV
Ali,
host suddenly
Ali.
had the urge to throw up, so ended up getting some water onto a guest.
Blitt kraftig fornødende, så måtte jeg liksom bare falle ned på. Hva skjedde nå?
She's back.
Hva skjedde?
Beklager, kan jeg få litt papir? Jeg bare ble skvalm.
Ble du kvalm, ja?
Herregud, jeg er gravid.
She then revealed she was pregnant, and thankfully the guests were extremely understanding.
Oh.
En liten pause.
If a baboon is showing you their
Oh
teeth,
my
it's usually a sign of
God.
aggression, unless their teeth are pressed together. This reporter was confused about the baboon behavior.
Right now by Mickey the baboon, and we're going to be... He's trying to cop a feel a little bit. But we're going to
I'm
be,
sorry,
talking
I would
a little
freak
bit about
out too.
The Lanai Grape Festival that is happening this weekend starting...
Jay Leno had the
This
most
would make me
savage
freak
comeback
out
on
too.
TV when his live audience booed Megan Fox.
I'm gonna go over to my boyfriend's house. His sister usually cooks.
Because she has a boyfriend. And they don't like hearing that.
To be fair,
Like
food
you
does
at it.
make you sleepy, so one can
She's
see
so
what he was
hot.
getting to.
After eating
Chicken
all
was
of
more
those
hot
hot
before
dogs,
all
they
of
better
that
clear his house
stuff.
out because he is
Botox
going to
and-
be the biggest now.
Oh my. Okay.
What did you think I was going to say?
Never mind.
Oh, wait, what?
Janet Garcia is a famous weather presenter,
yeah.
so it's understandable why a host of talk shows got them both confused.
Compañera Janet Garcia.
No es Janet.
Azucena la dejaron.
After British activist group Just Stop
Susie,
Oil
it's
brought
not
the UK's
Janet
busiest
Garcia.
highway to a standstill with their protests, one of the co-founders joined Sky News for what was supposed to be a civil discussion. Instead, viewers were treated to a shouting match that could give reality TV a run for its money. Things started escalating when the host argued they caused harm to people in emergencies by shutting down streets.
Yeah.
Your message is certainly lost on the
And
woman
not
who
only
didn't get to hospital.
that, people need to go to work. Some people will get fired. Other people need to go to their families and the emergencies, as they mentioned. Like, this is terrible. You don't do that.
For her stroke. Certainly lost on Tony Banbury, the man who missed his father's funeral. I guess my question is, what is the point of doing it like this?
So it's very clear that the disruption will end as soon as the government issue this statement to stop new oil and gas. But we will have to continue because at the moment, I just do not know what else we're going to do. Do you have any other ideas of how we could get our government
it's not for me to give you
issue a
ideas.
statement to end new oil and gas? Because this isn't an issue of just green policy. It's an issue that's going to impact you, it's going to impact me, it's going to impact your children.
Despite their body language showing clear signs of irritation, the guest managed to keep her cool until she went
Okay.
after the host and the network for the way they report the news.
But the media has failed to make political change.
Hang on, we've got...
Politics has failed us. I'm 28. This is the 27th COP conference.
So-
and what has happened every single year? The emissions have risen
So
and
the
risen and
trajectory-
risen. If you were doing your job properly, everyone would be out on the streets.
Thankfully,
that's
after
her
Mark Austin
argument.
asked her to stop shouting
That's
at him,
easy
she calmed
mode.
down.
Have you heard the
With the knowledge
Balkan
that we're going
shout?
to go over 1.5 degrees and this will undermine the
Okay,
rule of
Indigo,
law.
Indigo,
We're asking people
Stop shouting at me,
to
Indigo.
just...
Look, you are...
It might have been an April Fool's joke that would have
Wow.
been too far.
The
but
most
Gordon
polite
Ramsay
shouting
decided
at-
to pretend he'd gotten his hand
Oh
caught
my
in a blender while on
God.
live TV. The hosts and live audience were completely freaked out.
Some of you might think this is a joke. Not if you're sitting where I'm sitting. Ow!
Why would he react like that?
Yes!
It's not even funny. It's
On a Price is Right
scary.
segment, the prize went from a TV and an Xbox to just the Xbox.
Both of them! Both of them at the same...
A QVC promotion for Lindt truffles got a little too real.
Swiss chocolate. They've been making this chocolate for over 170 years.
Ooh.
And when you crack this shell, the inside...
In efforts to increase investment in Africa, the United States and Angola government co-hosted a live summit with many world leaders. Problem is that the president of the United States was caught dozing off on the big stage.
Oh my god! And they wanted to... That's December 4th, 2024.
Blue Origin's latest rocket
What
came with a
the-
smaller tank as it wasn't
Guys.
destined for orbit. But with the
He's so
oversized
done.
capsule on top, its shape turned out to be unusual. The Today
Ah.
Show host couldn't really get over the distinct shape.
Rockets everywhere this morning. Well, out doing his...
Guess that Pokemon! It's just like a shade of...
His fellow billionaires in the
That
race
was
to
really funny.
space. Amazon boss Jeff Bezos will blast
to
into
blast
orbit next
off.
month.
You know what they call
Mhm.
it?
A rocket.
They call it Blue Origin. Does that look a little odd to you? It's just me.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it would be hard to picture Dr. Phil squaring up nowadays, almost 2 decades ago, Dr. Phil and a guest got really heated.
Yeah, but you've never overcome exhibitionism, so what would you know about it?
Well,
unless you've lived this problem, because
okay, but that's
I've-
like
as I
that's,
said,
hey,
I've
but
tried
wait a
to
minute. That's
prove-
like telling a brain surgeon they've got to have had a tumor in order to help somebody
No, it
that
isn't.
does.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Things escalated more when the guest was clearly done talking and raised his hand at Dr. Phil, so they immediately went to break.
I have no question that that's true. Don't show me your hand. Are you through talking?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I'm through talking.
We'll be right back.
During the commercial break, the guest accused Dr. Phil of trying to make
Wow.
him look like a fool, to which they agreed to settle it backstage.
You can't make a fool out of someone who doesn't feel like a fool. I don't feel like a fool. I don't feel like a fool at all. And everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I respect that.
I'll meet you backstage.
Wonderful. Thank you.
We'll do that.
Oh
Rejection
my
in the friend
God.
zone are tough enough.
At least
but
it was
finding out you're
respectful.
there in front of thousands of viewers is a whole different level of awkward.
No.
Miami, it seemed like they were pretty predictable, running left a lot.
At the 2009
Oh.
Emmy Awards, Jimmy Fallon slipped
Brother.
while his auto-tune voice modifier was still on.
My back. I just hear
Yes.
myself. Stop the music. Stop it.
It's on purpose. It's on purpose.
Help me, Neil. Just barely human like this.
As Sonny Houston and Alyssa Griffin were arguing about funding differences between private and public
funny.
schools, they both tried to get their points across without letting the other speak.
Kids are poor. Kids that grew up in neighborhoods like I grew up in the South Bronx projects.
If I may get in, just to make it a conversation.
But because I have children and because I looked at
I
private
went
schools,
to public school. I believe you got to go to private school.
There is zero statistical
You got to go to
significance.
private school. You talk about
Because
how
nobody
education
can figure out what's
One
being
last
said
point.
here
One last
right
point.
now. No, there is no last thing right now. We're going to go to break, and then we're gonna come back.
Sonny did catch some heat for this as viewers mentioned that
Yeah.
she goes on long monologues instead of conversations. During the pandemic, the BBC invested heavily in robotic towers that move cameras remotely. Let's just say they don't work perfectly yet.
At 6, buckle up for a painful budget, warns the Prime Minister, to fix the nation's finances. Sir Keir Starmer says the government has inherited a black hole of £22 billion, so there are big asks of everyone. Thousands
Those
of
cameras.
women at the retailer Next win their long-running legal battle for equal pay.
What's going on? No one is working. It's all AI.
But well, they all got lucky compared to this protest.
Did you see her run? Oh my God. Why would they do this? Why would they do this? It's not time yet, guys. Okay, AI is not that advanced. Wait a second.
Who got hit by an automatic robot arm while storming the ring. 5 years
Shit.
ago,
Wait,
Dark got
again.
hit.
What?
Good evening.
Good evening.
But well, they all got lucky compared to this protester who got hit by an automatic robot arm while storming the ring. 5 years
I
ago,
think
during
it- no,
election
I think it
coverage,
was on
Fox News
purpose.
anchors Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham feuding after he criticized her way of reporting.
So I'm watching the rest of the president's speech in New Mexico last night. I wanted to see the ending. You cut to your debate early, and it was just at the end. Sorry.
But I got an idea.
Great show,
You
though.
handle your hour, I'll handle my hour.
Now Laura's going to take it
Don't
personally.
try to
Don't take it
boss
personally.
me around in my hour, Hannity. I don't boss you around in yours.
I was,
Right? Yeah. I
was
won't boss
watching
you
it, and
around.
it was
Why
3
did you
minutes
have
into
that
the
guest?
speech. I
Why
had to
did you
find it
have that
online.
guest?
When baseball legend A-Rod was asked to throw a pass on Fox NFL Sunday, no one anticipated his throw would translate so well to football.
We got Jay Glazer over on the other side. Can you hit him? Nice.
I mean, what did they think?
We still got strength in the arm.
While they were all laughing, the director was probably cringing at the $5,000 panel cost. Thankfully, no one was injured. But when former Miss France Laurie Thielman was invited to a French TV show, she attempted to do a dance pole move and fell. Everyone got a good laugh, and she nailed it on the second try.
Oh my God, how many pillows they put below.
Turkmenistan
not
is the
even
only
help.
country in the entire world that offers free electricity to its citizens. But apparently Mariah Carey thought the United States was like that too.
Wait.
You have to pay for that?
Yeah, I don't get it free.
No. There is no way. Look how these celebrities are so delusional. And then when they come to you and tell you who to vote for, like, do not listen. They don't know anything about life and living. They're so privileged. They're like living in clouds, okay? This is not the first and the only time you can see something like this.
In America, we get it free.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
do.
Not even
You
close.
feel like you do, but you don't. You just don't know the money.
During the red carpet, Kristen Bell had an awkward moment when the interviewer began slurring his words, and even accidentally bumped the mic into her face. In response, she fought back.
Okay.
Exactly. I think it's scripted.
It's really okay.
I think all of this is
Cereal flavored
scripted.
bacon is enough
He's
to
so
throw anyone
drunk.
off guard. So it's no surprise this newscaster made a mistake while introducing it.
Cinnamon.
Hormel is partnering with General Mills breakfast product Cinnamon
This is
Toast
Crunch Bacon.
Crunch.
Yep.
Matt, you interested? Yeah.
Ah, that is it. That was actually so freaking fun. I loved it.